YouTube channel. I'm Haley. If you see my other videos, you know that I usually film doodling and hand lettering tutorials, which I hope you will check out after this video. But overwhelmingly on my Instagram, the request has been to see a tour of my studio space. So a little bit of background: in fall of 2018, my husband and I worked with a local contractor to create this amazing makerspace, which is now where our family spends the majority of our time, and it's where I get about 90% of my creative work done. So I'm gonna hop behind the camera and let's get started. All right, here we go. Let's enter our makerspace. Right away you can see we've got this awesome area where we all love to hang as a family. Lots of blankets, always a must. Most of the furniture in this room is from IKEA or World Market. It all fits in our budget and our style. But drop comments below if you're wondering where anything specific came from. Just spin around to the left here. We have our gaming area. This was my husband's childhood dream to own a pinball machine, and we were able to make it happen. So we picked up this Jurassic Park machine last spring, and since then we have also picked up a Jurassic Park Jeep. It is not complete, but you can follow along and see our project at Jurassic Northwest on Instagram as we transform our Jeep into a Jurassic Park Jeep. As you can tell, we love the movie. I also love that my high score is up here. Reigning champion, over 400 million on our pinball machine. So it's one of my greatest accomplishments, that no one can touch my score. My husband's also working on this mini arcade. He's creating a computer for that, adding more games. I designed this marquee on the top with some assets from Creative Market. That was really a lot of fun to put together, and I'm hoping to create more stuff for the rest of these panels. Over here, my daughter has her mini maker space. All Legos all the time. Legos can be a disaster, but as long as they are contained on this desk, I am A-okay with it. As we span around the room, you see Fortner Industries. This is my husband's maker space. He's got his 3D printer there. He is a mechanical engineer. He does all kinds of awesome 3D printing projects, electrical projects, you name it, he's done it. He has a YouTube channel at Fortner Industries, and he is also on Instagram. This is his latest project. This USB charger. He is going to use this in Galaxy's Edge when we go next week. So he 3D printed this model, painted it, scrubbed it up, gave it some wear, and then added all these little hardware components on it. So you can see this on his Instagram if you want to learn more about it. And I designed his logo that you see right here. Fortner Industries. He does a lot of arcade projects also. So he just finished up a huge arcade commission, which was a lot of fun. In the center of the room, we've got our giant cabinet. I'm not going to show you what is in there. It is organized chaos, but just know that's where we keep our printer. My Silhouette Cameo is in there. Lots of supplies, all that good stuff. And finally, we get over to my workspace. This is where I do 90% of my creative work. I make patterns, post to Instagram, do my stories, film for YouTube, all that good stuff. Lately, I've been doing a lot of sewing and mending for people, so my sewing space has gotten a huge workout recently. I sewed this pup together for a friend, did some mending on clothing. I've also got knitting supplies and notions, latest cross-stitch project, all that good stuff. I keep a chair here at this part of my desk because my daughter loves to sit here and color or paint while I'm working. I'm gonna pan around here up on my pegboard, which is from IKEA. I've got all my rulers, scissors, pens, art from other artists, all that good stuff. Got my computer and a cup of tea, always a must-have. These are one of my favorite things. Acrylic drawers from the Target Dollar Spot. They are the perfect size for holding Tombow brush pens, microns, paintbrushes, you name it. This little guy right here is the phone tripod I use for filming my YouTube videos. So I pop that over here, usually stack it up on a few things, get the side view of my videos, I get the overhead view of my videos with this tripod, which is from Amazon. I will list it below. And I can connect my camera that I'm using now with my iPad, and I can see the overhead view, make sure I'm all in frame, all looks good. Really helpful while I'm filming. And today it's pretty bright and sunny outside, but as you can see, my window is quite a bit higher than my desk, and it's usually dreary and cloudy here in Oregon, so I don't get a lot of daylight on my workspace. So that's where this guy comes in handy. I picked up this light on Amazon too. It's not the cheapest, but it's also not the most expensive, and it does an excellent job lighting up my desk space. If I need extra light, I've got my ring light, and then I can also edit the lighting in post. So I use Luma Fusion to edit my videos. If you want to check that out, it's an awesome iPad app. So it's really nice to be able to edit on the go. I also have this gooseneck tripod, which I use every once in a while, but it is super sensitive. Any bump to my desk and this thing shakes around a lot, so I don't use that as often as I could, but this is from Amazon also. I've got plenty of books that I love to use to reference, work on drawing, paintbrushes up here, little souvenirs from Tokyo, all that good stuff. And if you notice, on my desk, I covered it with some marble contact paper. I didn't love how this showed up on camera though, even though I had sprayed it to be matte. So I picked up this wood from Home Depot. It was like $8, 2x4 sheet of thin underlayment. I think this is for wood floors. Picked that up, got it cut into two, and so I've got this one, and then I've also got this one, which I stained this weekend. So I've got plenty of custom backdrops now to use, and I'm going to stain the other side of this and stain this one, so if I flip them around, you got 4 different cheap backdrops to use for things, which is awesome. And then last but not least, I'm going to swing around my desk here again, and we've got more kid stuff squirreled away. Tons of my daughter's books. This is definitely not all of them. Toys. She always has a collection of cardboard boxes going for whatever she wants to make. And that's pretty much it. We've got streamers left up from her birthday recently. And we also have attic space, which is awesome. That was an added bonus when we built this room, is that we got an attic with it. So we can store Christmas trees and all that good stuff up there. So there you have it. So that has been my workspace tour. I hope you enjoyed it. We call this our bonus room because we added it onto our house, so it is definitely a bonus. We spend probably 90% of our family time together in here, either working on individual projects, watching movies together, just everything, you name it, we've done it in here. And it's awesome to be able to be together as a family while we're all working on our projects. So right now, if you stay tuned, I am actually going to sit down at my desk and get to work on a personal project for this week. I am painting a denim jacket, and we're going to measure out the back and cut some stencils with my silhouette cameo. that concludes my studio vlog for the week. I hope you enjoyed seeing my space and watching me make these stencils with my silhouette cameo. I am going to start filming the next video where we will use these stencils to paint Mandalorian motifs onto this denim jacket. So be sure to come back next week to see how we do that. Bye!